What is good, y'all? It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, guys, we're gonna be talking about the MyTEAM holiday event festive collection and NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. What does this entail? How is this thing going to work? And ultimately, is this thing worth grinding for each and every one of you guys? Now, before we dive any further into that, if you are new to the channel and have not yet, make sure you smash that subscribe button as we're on the road towards 110,000 subscribers. So, it says 16 new reward cards in MyTEAM. Earn 15 cards by completing agendas and complete the set for a new Galaxy Opal. New play released each weekday through December 30th. Now, I love this. I absolutely love this. The MyTEAM community has been asking for something in MyTEAM, and I'm not going to say we finally got what we were asking for, but we do. Okay, we do. Because all it takes to get this Jaylen Brown is to play a game, okay? So you log on today, play a game. That's all you have to do for the Ruby Jaylen Brown. It's not anything too crazy. You log on today, you play a game. In any game mode, you get a free Ruby. Now, the set is 16 new cards or 15 cards and the Galaxy Opal, which is just under the category Happy Holidays. This is very similar to what we saw with the Richard Jefferson. So, when you go back to 2K22 with Richard Jefferson, this is very similar. Now, is it the same? No. But this Zero Gravity set was so good. Every single day we got a new player. And, you know, most of these players weren't great. Diamond Robert Covington I love. Pink Diamond Latrell was okay. You got, you know, Ruby Smush Parker, who was useful and limited. It was just really solid all the way around. Fast forward to today, we get Jaylen Brown. Now, I'll do more on Jaylen Brown, but a really solid Ruby card in MyTEAM, right? How many weekends in limited does it say use a Ruby card in your line? Now you get a good Ruby Jaylen Brown for free. When it comes down to Rubies, using this Ruby Michael Jordan, and it's not even close. Jaylen Brown is way better than the Ruby Michael Jordan, and so for me, that's what does excite me a little bit. Is Jaylen Brown ever gonna make my no money spent squad? You know, as far as a big time card in that, no. But is he going to start playing for me in MyTEAM limited nearly every weekend? Absolutely. This is what people get into MyTEAM for: free cards that aren't overpowered. There is nothing that is going to hurt pack sales by giving this Jaylen Brown out. There's nothing. More so, it's going to get more people into the game. And obviously, not every challenge is going to be as easy as this, but a lot of these challenges might be, you know, play an unlimited game, play 2 games of triple threat offline. Stuff like that, you know. They're not going to be super complicated challenges. Literally, you log on today, you play a game, you're going to get the Ruby Jaylen Brown. Now, that's just the first of 16. And it's interesting to me because we're getting 15 cards, okay? And they can't just keep going up in overall. So what a lot of people thought is this would be, you know, 10 different cards from now through I don't know when. And they just keep going up one by one, right? Maybe through Christmas. But it's going to be even longer than that, and we're going to get 15 new cards. So maybe we'll get a couple of the same overalls, because you go 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. That would be our Galaxy Opal, would be 11. And so maybe we'll get a couple different Rubies, a couple different same overall Rubies, a couple different same overall Emmys, and really get going through this thing. But 15 new reward cards, all free, that lock in for a Galaxy Opal. Merry Christmas, guys. I mean, what else can you want? What else can you ask for in MyTEAM? In my opinion, you can't ask for much more, right? That's just kind of my opinion on things and how I think of things. Like, if you're wanting more in MyTEAM, I just think you need to look, you know, at what content we are getting. Because I don't think you can ask for much more than this. And I really don't, you know. Everybody did love this Zero Gravity set when we got it. Obviously, you know, looking back on it, most of these cards weren't great. But I will say, we got a great start in Jaylen Brown. We got an absolutely fantastic start in Jaylen Brown. Whether you're going to, I mean, honestly, here's what I'll say. He's useful for every single person in MyTEAM, because here's what I'll say. You go look at Ruby shooting guards in MyTEAM. How many are going to be better than Jaylen Brown? Now, there's probably some that are better, But who? I mean, I'm looking at it here. Who is better than what Jaylen Brown is going to give you on the court? I don't know, right? I really don't know. And so that's the thing for me that I'm holding down with is this Jaylen Brown can do basically everything on the court. I think the card is fantastic. And for a Ruby card, probably the best shooting guard in the game. And that is important, guys. It really is important as we're getting into, you know, Christmas time. Look, if they give us the best Ruby card every single day and then, you know, some of the best Amethyst cards in the game, which is going to get tougher because we do have some really good Amethysts, that's all you can really ask for. I'm not asking for Jaylen Brown to be any better than this. If you're asking for more out of this Ruby Jaylen Brown, you're thinking about things wrong, right? That's just the way it is. And every week, dang near in MyTEAM Limited, you have to use a Ruby, and that's where Jaylen Brown can be effective. Heck, even if you're trying to get wins in like clutch time, this Ruby Jaylen Brown might be able to help you out because he is a very solid guy that you can play with in clutch time, offline, triple threat offline, stuff like that. So for me, I really don't think anybody in the community should be complaining. If anybody is complaining about this, at least the start of this, I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know what it's going to end up as. But as long as we get a good player at every tier, every single day, which we've gotten a good start on, there should be no complaints. And if the Galaxy Opal, I mean, as long as it's a usable card, a really decent card for what it should be. I'm not going to say the best card in the game, but let's say a top 30 card in the game as a Galaxy Opal. That's fair enough to say. There should be no complaints. Now, what I would say is, since this is happening, expect big content coming Christmas time. That's all I'm going to say. When it comes to that Christmas Eve drop, expect some big content. So that's all I've really got to say about the new Ruby Jaylen Brown. Am I going to be grinding for him? Well, yeah, I'll play a game today on both my regular account and my Nobody Spit, and I'll take a free Ruby Jaylen Brown. That is one of the best Rubies in the entire game, and probably the best Ruby shooting guard. Now, again, stay tuned for, you know, every day I'll probably release a video on what the challenge is, how to get the specific player. But all I can say is Ruby Jaylen Brown is really good. So, you know, if you want to talk about is he worth getting, obviously, you just have to play one game today. So, again, if you can't play a game today, I mean, you still should be able to go tomorrow and play a game, I mean, that you could catch up or play catch up last year. You just have to play the challenges in order. At least that's what it was last year. So, I just try to stay up to date with it. I think that's kind of the best advice I personally could give. Ruby Jaylen Brown, a really solid start to this holiday event. Festive collection in MyTEAM. Let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new. As always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.